I think sometimes, like, maybe because they were in Colorado, they got super freaking stoned or something. Yeah, last night I camped at mile 295.3 and I'm about 11,200 foot of elevation. I'm really glad I picked the spot I did because it was a really, really windy night and there were no dead trees next to me, so I had nothing to worry about. All right, Monchego Creek. That is that's the goal today, Monchego Creek. That is, I don't know, 21, 22 miles out, something like that. All right, it's 5:55. And time to start walking. Oh man, should have kept my gloves out. It's cold. Tell you what, so sometimes you look at the COVID. Whew. Sometimes you look at the elevation map on gut hooks, and you'll see like a tiny little blip that goes uphill. And you think to yourself, that's nothing. That's gonna be easy. Well, you can hear it from my lungs. It's not. I swear, sometimes I think whoever mapped all this GPS stuff out for gut hooks, I think sometimes, like, maybe because they were in Colorado, they got super freaking stoned or something and just forgot how to draw lines accurately. Because this hill I'm currently on is not a little blip. That's bullshit. It's ridiculous, man. All right, view, look at that. Beautiful valleys. Yeah, as you can tell by my shadow, I've hit a little bit of a brick wall. All right. Kind of stressing a little bit right now because I had a phone signal again, and like 2.5, almost 3 weeks ago, that first camera I had when I started the trail, the DJI Osmo Action, where I kind of busted the lens protector and I was messing the whole lens up and everything. Well, I mailed that camera home. I used USPS priority mail, and I figured I'd leave the SD card in it, because that way I knew the SD card would make it home and there wouldn't be a chance of me losing the tiny little thing. Well, apparently that was a bad decision, because I just checked the tracking on that package and it left Breckenridge, Colorado 3 weeks ago, and it's been in transit ever since. Looks like this big cow pasture. This is my water. Ah, shoot. So if you haven't been able to tell yet, pretty much since the collegiates ended, the water has been abysmal, like horrible water. Everything is like cow patties and cow pastures and just like nasty water, man. I had a brand new Sawyer and that thing's like, the flow and it's horrible already, because I don't know, man. And from what I hear, like most of the CDT, that's the kind of water you get. That kind of steers me away from wanting to do the CDT. I was strongly considering it after seeing the collegiates and being like, wow, these are the kind of views I would get on the CDT. But since getting off the collegiates, I've had a couple good views, but not so much. Ooh, it sounds like there's a vehicle coming. Crossing Highway 114. You heard me talking about steak, didn't you? What's up, man? Yeah. What's up? How the f did I catch you guys? What the f? Oh my God. All right, so I got 8 miles in already. It's not half bad. I'd like to get like 15 more. I just hung and I talked to Sparrow and Tropic for a while. I caught up to them. Whew. Made it up. That was like a 1.7 mile steady climb with a steep climb at the end. So I'm rewarding myself, man. It's been such a long road walk. Well, I'm glad I checked. I just took a quick look and I'm probably about 3/10 of a mile off trail. So I missed the trail somewhere. That's a bummer. I've been on roads all day. I just assumed, hey, another road, you know? Bummer. This is where I messed up. I could thank my peripheral vision for that. I walked right by this sign down here. That's a nice view. It's about time. Yeah. Windy. All right, so we were just sitting here, getting a little bit of water here in this cow pasture.
Middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, right? And this truck just comes driving down this road and they're like, you guys hiking the Colorado Trail? We're like, hell yeah. And what did we get?
A fucking beer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're
dude.
talking, oh, maybe a car will drive by and give us a beer.
A little bit of moonlight.
Everybody's, you know, dream. Yeah, right. No way. Sure as shit.
Cheers,
what exactly
man.
happened? Cheers. You drinking it? Are you gonna save it?
I don't normally drink beer, man.
No.
But this stuff is delicious right now. I just got some water from here. It filled up. Okay, so this morning I set a goal for myself. And that goal is like more than 1.5 miles or so behind me now. So I have an option. If I stop 0.3 up here, it puts me at about a 23-mile day. Or I can push on to the next like legit water, which is another 6.5, which puts me at like a 29-mile day. So it's only like, it's 4:12. So, I think this water source looks like crap. Looks like I'm doing another 6.5, and I think I'm gonna push for 30 today. Look at all these cows though. It's all good. You can stay there. I'll give you room. Hi, cuties. This can either be my water source for the night, or the other option is to walk like 6.5 more miles and push like a 29 or 30 mile day, which I guess is what my option's gonna have to be, because I don't want to drink from this, man. It's flowing, but oh, it's not good. Wow. What are you looking at? Got a traffic jam up there? Traffic just forced the cows off the trail. Anyway, I've done a marathon of hiking today. 26 miles, man. That's my biggest day so far on this trail. What do you think of that? What do you think of 26 miles, huh? What do you think? Hi. All right, I got 1.9 left to go to Kachakatapatikatakak Creek or whatever it's called. And I just figured it out. That puts me at exactly, I think, 29 miles. But I went off trail for like a total of 0.6 or 0.7 at some point. So I'm gonna call this a 30-mile day. I don't even care. All right, 29-mile day, time to call it quits. Creek's right down over that way. That's tropic setup right there. It looks like someone may have been set up here at some point. Everything else is super high grass. So. Good news. Look at this water. Compared to what I've been drinking all day, very minimal cow poop. This is very good. Except for that pile sitting right next to it over there. But oh, this is wonderful. All right. So, oops. We're gonna call that a 30-mile day because I walked off trail at some point and I did some extra miles. Well, almost an extra mile. So we're gonna call that a 30-mile day, which, believe it or not, it may be the longest I've ever hiked in one day. So that's pretty good. Now the downside to that is I got these little annoying tiny holes in my feet. Let me show you. So it's not a blister. It's just the skin is rotting away right there. And the same thing on this foot. I got holes like, let me see if I can point and show you, but they all in here and all in there. It's super tender. So we're gonna try sticking some Gold Bond on it again tonight and hopefully it clears up. But 30-mile day was pretty good. I think tomorrow's gonna be like a 23, and then the following day it'll be a easy 10 into town and time for 0. There aren't too many towns left after this. I think it's Silverton and then Durango, the end of the trail. So we're getting close to the end, but getting up there in the miles. Oh man, I gotta pass out. I gotta take care of these feet and pass out. Whoops.